Pagkordor bagan om du tang ha shi teng tor tu ya itur dalong kibaslur wat langi hap langi ur tungin ya le syate syakliar ngin ya be Uto ya itur dalong kibaslur wat langi hap langi un tungin ya le syate syakliar ngin ya be Tuyeng tu trei batu ai di wat ai jing bu teng kan syukur yangi ba kin saki O tu ya itur dalong kibaslur wan langi hop langi or tungin ya le syate syakliar ngin ya be Oto ya itur dalong kibaslur wat langi hap langi un tungin ya le syate syakliar ngin ya be Kulai cibon cia jar.
Tony is talk this she said you know can rope and stone sutra. As I've said, now we have come to a very important part. We are going to release the People's Document Vision 2023 or the manifesto of the National People Party. And I would like to call the National President, Shri Conrad Sangma, and National Vice President, Shri Preston Tensong, to release the People Documents Vision 2023. Kanito ka manifesto, naibanta ka constituency hi When ta kami khali ay wara wi. Tani ka jik thapti neben ta kani ka manifesto kani ka people documents vision 2023. Thank you so much, sir. Before we listen to the speech from the National President of the National People Party, Shri Konrad K. Sangma, I would like to call all the 7 candidates from Giant Hills to come forward and to present the mementos for the National President and National Vice Presidents as a token of best wishes, as a token of best of luck charms for the general election 2023 of this year. So this is a token that all candidates from Giant Hills are giving you as a mementos, as a locks of charms for the 2023 election. We wish you win, both of you, sirs, and you're going to lead us the same way you did before. Thank you so much, sir. Tony Tapti Nebentagnika Momentos. Ani Jang Tapti Gwe. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, please take this.
Respected Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, who is also the National Vice President of the NPP, our NPP State Working President in charge of Jente Hills, Shri Snobalangdhar, all the candidates from Gentia Hills who are present here on the dais, all the other candidates who have come here to participate in this program, our Chief Executive Member of the Gentia Hills Autonomous District Council, all our party leaders who are present out here today, all the dignitaries on the dais, and all my dear friends who have come from different parts of Gentia Hills to be part of this very, very important program. It's been a long day, and therefore I will not speak much. Whatever had to be said was spoken by the leaders who spoke before me. But at the very outset, I would like to thank God Almighty for blessing us with this wonderful and this beautiful day and this beautiful program. Friends, as we step towards the 2023 election, I remember in 2018, when we had just taken over this government, the press had asked me a question that what would be your priority in this government? How would you work to take the state forward? And I told the people of the state and the press that we will follow one simple mantra, which is that we will not do different things, but we will do them differently. I told the people that whatever decision that we take in this next 5 years, will be based on the interest of the people first, on what matters to the state first, and not to us as leaders and as individuals. And therefore, in the last 5 years, you have seen that there has been a transformation in the way that governance has been delivered in the last 5 years in the state of Meghalaya. There was a time when Meghalaya used to rank the worst in terms of PMGSY roads. From the time PMGSY had started to the point where we had taken over the government, 15 years, Meghalaya had constructed only 700 kilometers of PMGSY roads. And most of the projects were running behind schedule by more than 10 years. And we were amongst the worst performing states. And Government of India had blacklisted most of the projects and contractors. But because of the hard work of this government, in the last 5 years, Meghalaya has become one of the best performing states when it comes to PMGSY. And today, in matter of 5 years, from only being able to construct 700 kilometers, in the last 5 years, we have constructed close to 2,000 kilometers of roads in the state of Meghalaya. There was a time when Meghalaya used to be ranked as the worst state when it came to immunization, where 50% of our children were not getting immunization. We were ranked 27th in the country. But because of the focus and the commitment of our government, in the last 5 years, over 95% children have been vaccinated. Today, we are ranked from 27th to 2nd in the country in terms of performance when it comes to immunization. There was a point in time when JJM, or water through pipe connection, we only had 4,000 houses in the whole state. In the last 50 years or 45 years, where only 4,000 houses in the rural areas were connected through pipe. Today, in a matter of 3 years, close to 3 lakh houses have been connected. We were the worst in the list, and today we are amongst the best performing states in JJM today in the entire country. Today, our women farmers, self-help groups, large number of them were without any kind of livelihood opportunity. We realized that many women were having different issues in terms of health concerns. And we realized that economic empowerment is the best way to take things forward for our women folk in our state. And hence, we ensured that the women self-help group movement took up. I'm happy to inform that from a mere 40,000 members in different self-help groups, today 4.5 lakh women have joined different self-help groups and have been formed, and over close to 500 crore rupees has been given as financial assistance to these different self-help groups so that they can be created, livelihoods can be created at the grassroots level. This is the change that has taken place in the last 5 years. A transformation where Meghalaya is moving forward to becoming one of the best performing states in almost every category that you can think of. We have targeted to be in the top 10 states in the next 10 years. And I'm sure that with the hard work and commitment of each and every one present on the dais and off the dais, we will achieve that goal of taking our state to new heights. In the last 5 years, our commitment towards the people has been our top priority. Every decision we took, we kept the people in front of us. I remember late P.S. Sangma used to tell us, our leader told us, that if you want to be in politics, never ever run after position. If you want to be in politics, never run after money. Because if you run after position and if you run after money, you will make the wrong decisions in political life. If you want to be in politics, you work committedly for the people and keep the people in front. It is the people of the state who will give you the position. It is the people of the state who will help you to take things forward. And therefore, in every decision that you take, always keep the people first, is what late P.S. Sangma had taught us. And it is this principle based on which we have been working in the last 5 years to take our state forward. And that is why, in spite of the numerous challenges we faced, we have been able to survive. We have been able to move forward. Critics had almost written off this government, saying that it is an ad hoc government which will last for a few months. But we proved every critic wrong. And we were able to do that because of the blessings from above and because of the blessings from each and every one who is present out here. People used to say, and opposition used to say, that this is a weak government. This government is not able to take tough decisions. My friends, let me explain to those critics. There is a difference between being weak and difference between being soft. We have a heart. We listen to our people. We would like to do things by ensuring that there is dialogue. That does not mean that we are weak. It's just that we have a heart for our people. But let our softness should not be taken as a weakness or the fact that we do not have the will. We may be soft and listen to the people. Their time, they have used guns, they have used police, they have used brutal force against the people. If that is what they call as being strong, then I disagree. It is easy to use force. It is easy to use the police and ask them to fire on innocent people. It is not easy to engage and speak to people and talk to them, have a dialogue, carry people along and move forward. In fact, I dare to say that if there was somebody who was weak, then it was Dr. Mukul Sangma. It is during his time that in every situation, whatever happened, he chose to use force, brutal force, to bring down any kind of oppression. That is not the sign of leadership. As a leader, you'll care for your people. As a leader, you love your people. You don't harm them. Challenges. You must have noticed we never used police brutal force, but we chose the path of peace and dialogue to find solutions to different problems. Many teachers came and they had asked us for different kind of demands. Not easy for our government with all the financial challenges to be able to overcome those demands. But where there is a will, there is a way. And we were determined to resolve those issues. And I'm happy to inform you that through our consistency, through our ensurance that we were able to create the dialogue, many issues, whether it's the teachers, whether it's different government employees, whether it's different civil society, we were able to resolve most of the issues in a very peaceful and very cordial manner. And this is the way I strongly feel that we should always deal with situations. These situations and the way we deal with it, because we have a heart, should not be seen as a weakness, but as a sign that we care for our people. But having said that, I want to tell you that we have always been firm. We always had political will to do what is in the right interest of the people. When it came to the border issue, where many past governments were not able to have that political will to take the tough decision, where that weakness was there in those governments and those leaders at that point in time, where Dr. Mukul Sangma also could not take that decision. It is this government that took that decision, the tough call that we will move forward in the larger interest of the people of the state. And today, the TMC party, who was not able to take any of these discussions forward during their time, when Dr. Mukul Sangma was Chief Minister, today when this government has finally been able to find a solution to 6 of the locations and is working towards finding solution to the other 6. Today, they want to undo what has been done. Is a matter of shame. They did not have the political will to do it that time. And now when we have taken things forward, they want to once again create unrest in those regions. I hope the people of the state will not forgive the TMC for having put this in their manifesto, that they will undo the MOU that was signed by this government. Because it was done by taking everybody along and ensuring that the interest of the people was kept first. Today, the TMC party is coming and giving different kind of assurances. I want to remind the people of the state that though the political party is new, the people who are in this party are people you have already worked with. You have seen what they have done and what they could not do. Today they come with a new uniform. giving you an assurance that they will look into the different issues. People have already tried and tested them. Given them 8 years to rule the state, and yet they were not able to take things forward. TMC party comes today as a party that's from West Bengal. I'm reminded of the time when Mamata Banerjee had given a speech, and in her speech she said that West Bengal has got its own party. We don't need outside parties, other parties like BJP to come and tell us how to rule West Bengal. If Mamata Banerjee had said that about BJP and other national parties in West Bengal, then the same principle and the same analogy applies in Meghalaya for them. Because if BJP and other national parties, according to Madam Mamata Banerjee, are outside parties in West Bengal, well then TMC is an outside party in Meghalaya. We have our own political party. We know how to take care of ourselves. We have respect for Madam Mamata Banerjee because she respected our leader, late P.S. Sangma. But elections are different. We know how to take care of ourselves. Today, people of Meghalaya will reject the TMC. I am confident that TMC will not be even able to get 2 to 3 seats in our state with great difficulty. Great difficulty. No matter how much they say in their different election speeches, when the results come out on the 2nd of March, if the results come out on 2nd, when they get on 2nd of results, they will only get 2 seats. You watch that day. That is what will happen to TMC, and that is their fate. I was in Tikrikila for the last 2 days, campaigning there. And people of Tikrikila told me that when Dr. Mukul comes to campaign here, we will ask him that, sir, you were in Ampati. People of Ampati voted for you 5 times. They trusted you. But then you contested in Songsak. You left the people of Ampati and you broke their trust. You went to the people of Songsak and told them that I will change Songsak. I will develop Songsak. Put your trust and put your faith in me. And now within 1 term, and after not being able to do anything for the people of Songsak, today you're coming to Tikrikila. And now you're telling the people of Tikrikila, I will change Tikrikila. Well, what if tomorrow people of Tikrikila vote for you? What is the guarantee that you will stay with us in Tikrikila? And what is the guarantee that the way you have left Ampati, the way you're leaving Songsak, that you will not leave Tikrikila? So if you want us to vote for you, please sign an agreement. Sign an agreement where most probably you will not win even one, but even if by any chance you win both, then you will resign from Songsak and you will stay with Tikrikila. Till you don't sign that agreement, Tikrikila people will not vote for you. This is what people of Tikrikila today are saying. And therefore, when the leader himself is not in good wicket, is confused, is having a tough time in both the constituencies he's contesting. You have to decide. The people of Jowai will have to decide what they want to do. You have seen the performance of Ma Wailat. You have seen his commitment, his hard work, his love for the people. He's a person with passion to change Jowai and Gente Hills. He desires to do much more. That as we move towards 2023, and when we form the government again, when the results come out in March 2nd, let me assure you that we will work with Ma Wailat to ensure that we take Jowai to greater heights. This assurance we want to give to each and every citizen of Jowai town. So therefore, friends, I will not take much time. I have been working in the last 1 week without any rest, like all of us. And I have to go back now to Garo Hills, and hence I will have to leave. But I once again would like to thank all the people who are present out here today, especially all the candidates who have come out here. And as Ma Wailat has said, that this election will be a historic election. It was in 1972 that HPHLC, the then first government led by Captain Williamson Sangma, and we will be able to this time once again form a single party government in the state of Meghalaya. I can assure you that we will get 15 plus seats from Garo Hills, and we'll get 15 plus seats from Khasi Gente Hills. And therefore, we will cross the 30 mark for sure. With this confidence, I urge all of you, let us not rest. The next 20 days is very crucial for us. And let us work hard and dedicatedly for each of our candidates to ensure that we are able to come out victorious in this election, where the results will come out on the 2nd of March. With these few words, I once again thank you all for coming to this meeting, and wish each and every one of you the very best, and especially our candidates the very best for this coming election. And I will request all the people who are present out here to ensure that after we go back to our constituencies, we must urge every single voter in our locality, in our constituency, that they must cast their valuable vote on the symbol of the National People's Party, which is the book symbol. With these few words, I once again thank all of you. May God bless each and every one of us, and may God bless the National People's Party. Kublai Shibun, Matela, and Jai Hind.
For this very informative, very inspiring, for this very informative, very inspiring, the work and commitment that you have done for the past 5 years, the people of the state have seen. And I believe they will vote it for you again. And your winning will bring and will take our people and our state to a higher stage in the next coming year. And I pray and we wish, all of us, that you win once again, so that all the people of the state deserve a better Meghalaya for the next 5 years to come. And sir, your work and commitment have given the people of the state, especially the youth, to fight and inspire them to work more and more in this coming election 2023. Thank you so much, sir, for this very powerful speech once again. Heni por, chua open kut no ye ganiga, jingye lang yung ina ganiga tao, kerpat yaw ma thombor chiwat, o man MDC o man CM yung ka Jadihel District Autonomous Council, o iya ka word of thanks.
Kublai sibun yang ma syuting with the EU wara. Kumar depan yau i gini ke sni ke umiat ke bah. Wada yau EU pendep ya gini program kat kamu lemut berkat kamu damang. Iku boleh le nadu uma olemin umas i syuting bat kam ju ya uma kedi bawah. Udah ya kita neki kentin iku boleh. Cua wau sedang i ya keni kejingelang tiang i. Iku boleh le ya kita kinong pendai sentuh. Ya wara ki gas ko em hakani kedais. Bat kam ju iku boleh le ya ki grup le neki nong tem ki Linux ban ki udah pensiap suk pensiap keit ya i. Iwi baby sur iwada senyaw ini. Kamjo iku belayala yauma RL teriang. Udah kentin kelam haperdi yang ne jawab sedang ya gini meeting. Kamjo iku belaya ke kong pidiliatoy. Kauman kawin ki founder yang ke parti NPP ke yang Yala si bun pre yang MTB. Wakani ke parti NPP ke yang Tok ke parti kula sedang nengkong bat kula sing nengkong ya ka na yung ke kong pidiliatoy. Iku boleh ya pikong ya ke jing em ke yang pi kam ke win ke founder yang ke parti NPP ke yang Ejui por iku boleh ya ke kong emperin lendo koman ke MLE bar jui pama ipor man ke spokesperson yang ke parti NPP ke yang Koda jing kelam yang kani kesni ini. Kamjo iku boleh ya mas nyam halang dhar. Ya star Preston tensong kamjo ya chief minister yang hijui por kam national president yang ke parti NPP. Haperdi jing bun kami yang habatedu nagawi ke konsensi cakawi tawan leni nagawi ke distrik cakawitawan. Iku boleh karpang ya kejing pelajpor uya ementa wagani ke general meeting ko depan manda ke parti yang negasi ini. Hendrai ke wakam tam kejing iku boleh ya ki nongkre kam yang ke parti NPP. Kam tam ya ke NPP yang ke juai unit. Ko depan biang pentobat ya kini kejing pun kre pun krum. Ko man ko kuyusuk pat kuyu tenat bat ke walai baik lahir nanti. Eko belele yaki youth wing ki women's wing. Iwi pe wi miede kok pertuj. Kajing ya krelang ke yang pi. Bat kajing ya embenta ke yang pi. Penman ke yang ki meeting ke job. Bat ko pu ko pi. Eko belele yaki party workers. Kinong yalam haki konsensi ku per. Bat hamtam yaki nyaungut ki kandidat ke yang Ku ya em negasi haki ni ke meeting. Eko blei pi bar kit bok kirwiang iya pi. Wo yo pi ya ke jing job ko emurom. Kat kam kwa bar kat kam angnot I. Wo chna history hakani ka arajar ar pauli. Wo job I wara nyao telikisi. Bar kam jo eko blei ya ki press bagi media. Kam jo eko blei le ya ki police department. Bat ya ki bentah ki per yang ki department gu bentah ini eko blei pi. Akan ni ke por le de mi ki jing eko blei ki jok kemut jok kemat. Le ki jok tin jok kelik. Pan map ina pi. Kam ju ya ki nong kersan ki yang iko wan ni jing ni meeting. Siao tu im ye di pun biang. Ya ki chuki le ni tau chong I tau yin. Te pan map ini pi mau tau. Wa mandeli wan pen ini siao ba. Ra ya ki ni ko kubor. Jar lagi konsensi yang I. Uya krek citomi. Nang uya uman ko ke parti ko job. But yo mani yo ya ke dengan sencar. Kat kamu lemut kat kamu demang. Kat kamu le persnyawi I do chief minister. Yo ya ke parti. Do ke NPP dan hiwo sencar. Hak state makhalaya yang I. Do ini kintin ko blei wat bian tamini por. Ko blei pi waro ko blei sipun cijar.
ต่อกันนี้ต่อกับจึงเป็นเต็บว่าเดมกีบามกีว่าเดเป็นแคร์ในบรรดายองพีกีไปบ้าฮันรับสลัมมีกีบามวันนี้เลยฮันไรสเนียบฮาชิมมีกีบามฮากีเท้ากีว่ากีฮามาดันสเนียบฮากีวอลันเทียร์และสเนียบฮายรับอุตสาหมีกีบามเดเป็นแคร์ในบรรดายองพีแต่ให้นี่พอร์กระปัดยากีแคนดิเดตวอร์ว่ากีดิกนิตรีสกูเอ็มกันนี่ก็สเตจว่าสเนียบฮาพีวันให้นี่ขมันโยยชอนโดเรแต่กระปัดเลยกี่ไปบ้าคิดว่ายิวยวันชนิดขมัดเสียบหายวันรักituกี่ละมากยองพีดาวยเต็มสุรนี่ยทัดชิสุราสุรเอาแต่เดิมปุ่มนั่นแต่ยลิวันแต่เสียบหายเลยยัยแต่สกวีดันก็จึงเป็นเด็บกันนี่ก็วีกับเบกกันท้ายกับว่าแชมป์กี่วอลันเทียสแต่ละเดกี่วันกี่มันเบย์ในกี่ขันโรกับกี่ขันโลดกี่ว่าเวียร์นี่กับเบกเสียบหายวันชิมในนี่สเตจตั้งว่าฮับพิวองยูitu pok back yang tok betul ke yang pi dan siap hawan kamte kontak yang news secretary yang NPP memang ni stage one kam ni ke back ke yang pi ke back kan thai ke whatsapp ke volunteer hak ni ke pok ni madan kerpa di volunteer siap ham pulai kan puai ke ni ke jingalang kenang yo pendep yakini ke jingam kam QM apa ke ni ke madan
Kuat chat lagi berchat ini kemat dah, kemat kurang mana sini lah ini chat ini kemat dah. Nak kuat chat kemat ini. Lah, hidup lah kemat. Kuat jadi kecewa roh lah, kan kuat lah chat ini kemat.
NPP kabab yang tam kikambak raw ilayo I karoy kapar katut changi kabarabot gibakran ben kikababa katanang klan karoy kapar shangi nang bun ka NPP
Kokot
ka NPP